This is a Fox 17 Winter Weather Alert.
Okay, 10:25, everybody. Here we are on this Monday evening. We've had very, very light snow, and probably you could classify it as flurries in Grand Rapids. Just tiny, tiny flakes drifting on down for several hours now, but not collecting to anything more than a coating out there. I've noticed here at Fox 17 on the north side of GR roadways, they're not spectacular, I can tell you that much. It's been so cold recently. We've still got residual ice and snow on some of these roadways from a few days ago, and even a little bit more perhaps with this dusting or coating coming down recently. Now, higher snow amounts along the lakeshore. I see the observations from folks chiming in on Facebook, and I appreciate that. We've gotten about 3, 4, 5 inches apparently in portions of Muskegon County, Montague. I saw an account of that. And then also in Ottawa County, including sections like West Olive, Port Sheldon, 5, 6, 7 inches with this snow band that has been coming into the county. Really, it's back down at this point, but for a number of hours from the morning into the afternoon, that was ground zero for some of the heavier snow. Pretty interesting, though, that you go from the Ottawa County, just a county, over into Kent County, and you know, it's been nothing more than flurries here locally in Grand Rapids, but that's the way it shakes out sometimes. It was the reverse just a few days ago. Yes, there was lake effect snow in Ottawa County, but we got pummeled right here in Grand Rapids. That seemed to be where everything was coming together, just a little bit inland a few days ago, but today it's generally right along the lakeshore. Amounts have only been about an inch or two, or maybe 3, so on the lower side across portions of Allegan and Van Buren, just by looking at the radar and making some observations, and then some of the system snow grazing across southern sections. So additional accumulations overnight tonight I am not anticipating to be great, but always with some lake effect activity, and there will still be some out there in the hours to come. We've got to be mindful that there could be very local accumulations that could get to an inch or even more than that. More on all of that in just a moment as I review the radar through the day tomorrow with the model. 18 degrees is what we go to for the daytime high on Tuesday. Here's your sunrise time at 7:47, sunset at 6:06. I mean, that daylight is holding on longer and longer. You're probably noticing that. It's not helping out our temperatures right now, but folks, we are less than 3 weeks away now from meteorological spring. At some point, we're going to start to rise a little bit and then begin to see those days that get interjected in that 7-day forecast where we get closer to 40, 45, and 50. We're a ways away, but before you know it, it will start to show up. We've got this stripe of a system snow, not lake effect, but associated with an upper level impulse or disturbance riding across the southernmost sections. We talked about this on the 4, 5, and 6 o'clock shows, that the heaviest of the system snow would be towards I-94 and southward to the Indiana line, and there you can see it across Berrien, Cass, St. Joseph, and Branch counties. I would suspect around I-94 and southward about an inch, inch and a half, maybe as much as 2 inches in spots, but also this lake effect activity, which originally today was a plume, a band that was stretching from southwest to northeast into Ottawa County, and that's where some of those amounts got to 5, 6, 7 inches. Right now, we've got this little tiny circulation. Talked about that last night on the 10 and 11 o'clock shows, the potential for a meso low to come about. These can produce some very heavy snow in a short period of time. The bulk of the snow out over the open waters, though, of Lake Michigan, an extension of it bringing a little appendage of snow showers still into Ottawa County and over towards Holland at times within the past hour or two. So we're going to watch that in the overnight. There is the potential for that to just stay out over the open waters, but also could graze sections from Holland to South Haven as it does move southward. The model not looking at a whole lot of accumulation, but sometimes we can get even more than the models are showing. But I think we're on a downward trend at this point. Folks, something to look forward to. 3 weeks until meteorological spring. The clocks move forward on March 14th. That's just 34 days away. And sunset time on March 14th, by the way, 7:48. So the days are lengthening, and it's going to begin to pay off as we get down the line. Here we are tomorrow. Any flurries in the morning give way to partly sunny skies. That's something to look forward to, and I think we're quiet through the majority of Tuesday, the majority of Wednesday, maybe a few flurries around on Wednesday. Here's the model early in the morning. We go out through the late morning and afternoon. You don't see a whole lot happening, but another weak system could bring some flurries in here. 2 chances for accumulation. Derek and Janice, overnight Thursday into Friday morning. Maybe a coating to an inch. I went too fast past the 7-day, and then again over the weekend. I'll have more on that system coming up.